Eshmalia, Egypt, a skyscraper-sized container ship has become wedged across Egypt's Suez Canal and blocked all traffic in the vital waterway, officials said Wednesday, threatening to disrupt a global shipping system already strained by the coronavirus pandemic. The Ever Given, a Panama-flagged ship that carries cargo between Asia and Europe, ran aground Tuesday in the narrow, man-made canal dividing continental Africa from the Sinai Peninsula. Images showed the ship's bow was touching the eastern wall, while its stern looked lodged against the western wall, an extraordinary event that experts said they had never heard of happening before in the canal's 150-year history. Tugboats strained Wednesday to try to nudge the obstruction out of the way as ships hoping to enter the waterway began lining up in the Mediterranean and Red Seas. But it remained unclear when the route, through which around 10% of world trade flows and which is particularly crucial for the transport of oil, would reopen. One official warned it could take at least 2 days. In the meantime, there were concerns that idling ships could become targets for attacks. The Ever Given is among the largest cargo ships in the world. The Suez Canal will not spare any efforts to ensure the restoration of navigation and to serve the movement of global trade, vowed Lieutenant General Osama Rabe, head of the Suez Canal Authority. Bernhard Schulte Ship Management, which manages the Ever Given, said all 20 members of the crew were safe and that there had been no reports of injuries or pollution. It wasn't immediately clear what caused the ship to become wedged on Tuesday morning. GAC, a global shipping and logistics company, said the ship had experienced a blackout without elaborating. Bernhard Schulte, however, denied the ship ever lost power. Evergreen Marine Corporation, a major Taiwan-based shipping company that operates the ship, said in a statement that the Ever Given had been overcome by strong winds as it entered the canal from the Red Sea, but none of its containers had sunk. An Egyptian official, who spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity because he wasn't authorized to brief journalists, similarly blamed a strong wind. Egyptian forecasters said high winds and a sandstorm plagued the area Tuesday, with winds gusting as much as 50 km per hour, 30 miles per hour. However, it remained unclear how winds of that speed alone would have been able to push a fully laden vessel weighing some 220,000 tons. Tuesday marked the second major crash involving the Ever Given in recent years. In 2019, the cargo ship ran into a small ferry moored on the Elbe River in the German port city of Hamburg. Authorities at the time blamed strong wind for the collision, which severely damaged the ferry. A pilot from Egypt's Canal Authority typically boards a ship to guide it through the waterway, though the ship's captain retains ultimate authority over the vessel, said Ranjit Raja, a lead analyst at the data firm Refinitiv. The vessel entered the canal some 45 minutes before it became stuck, moving at 12.8 knots, about 24 km per hour, 15 miles per hour, just before the crash, he said. The Egyptian official said tugboats hoped to refloat the ship and that the operation would take at least 2 days. The ship ran aground some 6 kilometers, 3.7 miles, north of the southerly mouth of the canal near the city of Suez, an area of the canal that's a single lane. That could have a major knock-on effect for global shipping moving between the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea, warned Salvatore Mercaliano, a former merchant mariner and associate professor of history at North Carolina's Campbell University. Every day, 50 vessels on average go through that canal, so the closing of the canal means no vessels are transiting north and south, Mercaliano told the AP. Every day the canal is closed, container ships and tankers are not delivering food, fuel and manufactured goods to Europe, and goods are not being exported from Europe to the Far East. Al